So hello my lovelies, welcome to a new video. Today is a shop with me to Primark to show you all the new things in this September at Primark. It's a big one, so grab yourself a drink and settle in, and we're going to go through everything in this store. So as I first walked in, I see this beautiful bag. I actually see this bag last week and I really liked it. This bag is coming in at £12 and I did see it in a brand colour actually as well. I'm not quite sure if I showed it in the video, but there was a brand colour. Really nice for date night, really classy little bag. These headbands are really lovely. I love the chocolate brand colour. That is definitely my colour of the season. You'll see these scrunchies. There was all different scrunchies dotted around the store in all the different sections, different materials and different colours. And then you've got this classic sorry, not brand, that's cream, isn't it? You've got this classic cream bag. It looks really nice and classy. Yeah, really like that. And then above were these beautiful boots, which I really like. Definitely would go with that bag that I showed you at the beginning, but I couldn't find the price for these for some reason, and I didn't see them in the boot section either, so I don't know how much they were. They got quite a few of these wool hats. They were coming in at £11. Really nice, I like them. Tried one on, doesn't fit my head. My head's way too big. And then these scarves, I was definitely interested in these because this is the type of scarves that I've been looking for. I think these were coming in at £5 or £6. They felt quite thin and quite cheap, so I gave them a miss. You've got your gloves there, which are £1.50. Definitely ones that I pick up every year just because I'm a rugby mum and I'm out in the cold quite a bit. And then you also have the initial ones there as well that come in at £4.50. And then you've got a selection of berets there. Then you've got the Rita Ora sort of jewellery collection that was discounted. Nothing really took my fancy. Wasn't really liking anything in this section. And then I went round to have a look in the jewellery section. There were quite a sort of a range of jewellery. There's a few little trinket bits, and then you had the double necklace with your initials on this necklace, which coming in at £4.50. Was nice, but I really liked these initial earrings. You get two pairs of earrings, one with diamond is in, and the other plain gold, £2.50. So they went straight in my basket. Then you have the initial necklaces. I've had them for quite a while. And here you have some of their rings that they have available at the moment. These are their stackable rings. They had quite a few actually, but I couldn't find any that were in a large, so didn't pick any up for myself. I do like to pick up a pack of stackable rings every now and then. I really did like this set here, but again, they didn't have the large. Then I moved on to the earring section. I'm really loving the earring section at the moment. I love these sort of, I think they're called wedding band earrings. So they're quite small, chunky, and they're not a full hoop. They're kind of like a 3/4 half hoop. And then you have the large studs. These are really in at the moment. They're quite an array of them, different shapes. I have these ones there. So yeah, really loving the earrings at the moment that they've got in Primark. And they've got some little ones down here as well, pack of 3 for £3.50. They had this section here which was like some of the summer earrings which had been reduced. Nothing really took my fancy. And then I came across this scarf which was like the scarf that I showed you at the beginning, but it was a bit more in price. It was £7. It was a lot more thicker and felt absolutely lovely, so I decided to pick myself one of those up. And as you can see, there's quite a few scarves out there at the moment. They have them in black. The black ones were £6. They weren't as thick as that grey one that I showed you. These kind of scarves had all different prices on, but looked all the same, but you could feel the difference in the material. So the ones that were the more expensive ones definitely felt a lot better. Then we had these hats here. I do love a hat. Can't remember what that hat is called, but I do love those hats. And here we have some more scarves. So these ones are the initial scarves. Definitely ones that you could pair with those initial gloves that I showed you at the beginning. And then this is another one of those scarves for £7. in a lovely cream colour, and I picked one of those up. I really like that. And then we have these big PVC looking bag, which I really liked. That was coming in at £14. And then we had loads of soft and fluffy things to touch, which was nice. You could definitely see that, you know, the season's changing and they're bringing in a lot more sort of soft touch, warmer clothing and hats and accessories. So yeah, the capes are out again. As you can see, you've got a black one here with a silver buckle, and then you have this kind of natural toned one here as well. So I went and had a look in the belt section. Honestly, there was so much variety in the belt section, and the pricing for their belts are absolutely amazing. They range from around £2.50 to about £5. And you can get the double XL in some of the belts. So always go and have a little look and see if you can find a double XL if you are more of a plus size lady like myself. And I have noticed they do have some of the stretchy belts as well, which will fit and stretch a little bit. So yeah, do look out for that. Then I went into the bag section, and leopard print, cheetah print is really out in its full force. There was quite a bit of leopard print, which I'm loving. I do like leopard print. Kappa have got a collaboration with Primark, and as you can see, there was some Kappa sort of like sports bags here. I think they were coming in at £22. And then we had the back wall full of all kind of shopper bags. And then I see an umbrella, and I thought, actually, I need an umbrella. So I had a little look at these. I do love these clear see-through ones. You have the smaller one there, and then you have the longer one. I decided to pick up this longer one. As I said, I'm a rugby mum, and I'm always out when it rains. So yeah, I picked up that long one. And then they have a few of the scarves that they've still got out. I do love the scarves. Had a little look in the cap section, and I don't really wear caps, but I do want to start wearing them. And I see this red Paris one, and it really took my fancy, so I thought I would take that home. I tried it on and I thought it suited me, so I thought, why not? £4, you can't go wrong really. So that went straight into my basket. Then I came round and see these woolly hats again, and see that they had them in different colours. As you can see there, you've got the black one, and then you also have a brown one, or beigey colour with a brown ribbon around the top. Really nice for 11 quid. You have these little plastic bags, little clutch bags. I'm not quite sure what these are. I don't know if they're like actually like little clutch bags, or personally I would use it as like a little makeup bag, but it was in the bag section. So, and then I came across this brand tassel bag, which is really nice actually. It was made really nicely. I think it was about £14. Yeah, £14. Had the tassels going down the bottom, and the handle was beautiful, like a really lovely wooden handles. Can you, if you can see there, really nice. I really like that, really unique. And then there was these big shopper bags, and I couldn't resist. That silver bag came home with me. I really liked it. I have a pair of silver Kitten Hill slingbacks, but I don't have a bag to match, so I picked that up. And then I also did get that leopard one as well. And then as I was looking at these shopper bags, I see this brown one, as you can see there, the tanned, and it's from the Primark edit section. It came in at £22. It was really nice. I actually put it over my shoulder and had a look in the mirror, and it was really nice. It did come in black as well, as you can see there. This one was a little bit defaulted. It was a bit squashed, as you can see. I tried to pull it up, it went back down again. But really nice bags. And then I went and had a look at the smaller bags. This bag was coming in at £9, just a nice little plain over the shoulder bag. And as you can see, they've got a variety of all different bags there, those black ones, the brown ones. I see this a couple of weeks ago, and I really like this suede looking bag, and this was coming in at, I think, £12. And then you can see there that we also have it there in a beige. So I was like, oh, that's really nice as well. Both of the colours were really nice. And then you can see that Halloween, and all of the scary bits are coming out for fancy dress, and they had these lovely little headbands. I love the little cat ears. I actually tried them on for £2. Really nice little cat ears, and yeah, little spiders. And then they have some of these phone holders. Honestly, guys, this has been my savior, having one of these little bags around my shoulders, just so that I don't put my phone down and then forget where I've put it. It's always in one of those little bags. Into the boots and shoes section, I came across these cowboy boots, £24, with kind of like white embroidered on them. And then these little ankle boots, they were from the Rita Ora collection. I, for the life of me, couldn't find the label to see how much these were. But eventually I found a label, and I think they were like 32 or £34. £34, quite pricey. So yeah, they're not really my style, but then you have the little Hug boots, which were coming in at £8, which was not bad. I've never tried these before because my feet are too big, but I know lots of people who always pick up these little Hug boots when it sort of comes to winter and autumn. This colour was really, really nice. I really like that colour, and I really like these ones as well. They had a bit more of a platform bottom and a little bit of a split bit at the top of the ankle part. These boots reminded me of Tim's, and they were coming in at £22. And then right next to them, you had these sort of leathery looking brown ones, which were coming in at £20. Then we have these boots here, which I really liked actually. They were like a cream colour with a black lace. They were coming in at £18. I think they had these last year. I don't know why, but they just look familiar to my eye. And then they had them in the plain black as well. I would actually wear these. I actually like them. But they didn't have them in wide fit, so they wouldn't fit me, which is a shame. Primark only have a small selection of wide fit shoes, which is a shame. I always pick up myself a pair of these boots that I'm showing you here, but I get them out of the men's section. They're just the same, but they're in the men's section and I can get a bigger size. These ones have a gold buckle and they're coming in at £20. And then next you have more of a slimline boot, which I felt that these were quite nice as well. They had a bit of a square toe to them with a little heel, but they kind of looked a bit more smarter, and they were coming in at £20. And then you had these ones here that had like the stretchy top with a little bit of a heel, as you can see there, and they were coming in at £20. And then we looked in this section here, which were Rita Ora boots. They weren't really my kind of cup of tea, but I thought I'd have a little look, and they were coming in at £28. And then I came across these lovely little clog shoes. Again, these were Rita Ora. I couldn't see the price of these either. I looked on all of them and I was just searching. I think eventually I did find the price. Did I find the price there? Yes, they were £16, but I really like these. Definitely ones that I would like to try, but again, not wide fit. Then we're looking at some more boots. These are just your pointy, sort of small heel boot, suede, and they were coming in at £22. They also had these in black as well as this beige colour. Then I came across these wellies, which were great actually. Shame they are not wide fit, but they were coming in at £14. And they also had them in the short ankle boot welly as well, which was really nice. And these were coming in at £12. But yeah, it was really nice to see that Primark are doing wellies as well. I've never seen that before. And then I came into the section where there was just the loafers and sort of the little pumps. These were really good price actually. They were coming in at around £5. I was having a look to see if there was any wide fit shoes there, but there wasn't many. But as you can see, they were £5 for these sort of ballet shoes or pumps. They did have the wide fit in this sort of beige colour, which were really nice, but they didn't have any size 9, so I couldn't try any on. They also had some leopard print ones and some red ones with a strap across, just round the side. But the pricing, like I said, really good pricing. For these ones, the ballet pumps were £5. And then around the corner, the ones with the buckles, this red pair, I think these were coming in at £10. And they also had them in black and also a leopard print, again coming in at £10. So there was quite a few stands with reductions, and in the shoe section, this was the reduction stand. There was quite a few size 9s actually. These were a wide fit size 9 sandal, and they were originally £13, reduced to £7. So not bad, not bad at all. I was tempted, but I did not buy any because I absolutely do not need any more shoes or sandals. Then we have these Converse dupes. They were £9, and I really like these black ones. Definitely ones that I would wear. Now we're in sort of like the hair accessories, and as you can see, there's an array of scrunchies, as you can see there. And then we had some really lovely headbands. You've got all different colours there with all different textures, which is really nice to see. I'm not really a big headband wearer. I do have a few, but yeah, I don't really sort of tend to grab them. And then I walked around into the makeup section and lashes and nails. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of lashes to pick from. Actually, some of the Primark lashes, like these ones here, are really quite nice. If you wear falsies, then I would actually recommend these, especially these ones that are like £5 each. They are yeah, they're quite nice. It really depends on the kind of style that you like. I like more of a natural looking lash, but there's definitely a selection there for you to choose from. If you are a stick-on nail girl, then you've got loads of stick-on nails. And the pricing, I mean, these were £1.30, really quite good for stick-on nails. And there was some Halloween ones there as well. So definitely getting you into the spirit. So as you can see here, we've got a little bit more of the leopard print. This is like a little makeup bag, which was coming in at £7. And then I see this Prep and Perfect Glow Cream illuminating primer. Um, Definitely one that I've heard a bit about. I've heard people saying it's quite good, so I thought I'd pick that up and show you. Coming in at £4.50. And then we've got this really lovely gold standard mirror, which is a light up LED light up, and I think that was coming in at £14. That's a nice little sort of Christmas present for someone. Definitely one that I would probably pick up for my nieces. And then you've got some of these lip balms. I always buy these as little stocking fillers for my nieces. Yeah, every year I always get a few of these and pop them in as little stocking fillers. So they had quite a few there, as you can see. And then we have this lip plumper, which was one that I've never seen before. It was coming in at £3. And then you've got these lip tints, again, ones that I haven't seen. I think that was a strawberry flavour. And then the one next to it was a melon flavour. So I don't really look in the makeup section anymore. Yeah, I kind of stick to what I've got, and yeah, so it was quite nice and refreshing just to have a little look. And then I see these sheer hydration lip kits, which were quite nice, and they come in all different sort of flavours. This one was in biscuit, and then I think the one below was, what was the flavour of this? It's in blush. So I don't know what the flavour of that would be, but this one was in the flavour as cherry. So you had a bit of a selection, and they were coming in at £3. And then I see this brush kit, which reminded me of the Real Technique brushes. So here we have the eyeshadow palettes, which are quite a few of them are reduced. I do really like the Primark eyeshadow palettes. If I recommend anything from the Primark makeup, definitely the eyeshadow palettes. The colour is the transfer is really, really good. I've seen quite a few people talking about this. Is it a highlighter, illuminator? They said it's really sparkly, it's really nice. So I thought I'd show that. And then they had these dewy skin tints. They had quite an array of colours, which was good. These were coming in at £6 each. So next to that, you had these Up All Night, which is definitely a dupe of the Urban Decay all-nighter, which I use, and this was £5, so I picked one of those up. Then you have these makeup cleansing sprays, again £3 for the bottle, which was really good. This section here reminded me of like Fenty Beauty. I see these little blush and lip kits. They looked really nice. I didn't pick any up though, but I really did like it, and definitely one that I probably will try in the sort of near future. And then we had some more blush duo kits here, as you can see there, for £3.50. And just below we have some of these glosses that definitely remind me of the Fenty lip glosses. I think they're called lip balms. And I was trying to see if they had different colours, but I couldn't see very many colours. I think I see just a range of 2 colours. They were coming in at £3.50. And just next to those, there was these highlighter drops. You also had this tingling lip sort of tint, which was coming in at £3 actually. Didn't really take my fancy. These lip sort of crayon colouring lipsticks, not quite sure what they were called, but one of them was open, and I tried one on my hand, and actually was really nice, lovely and creamy. The color was beautiful, and they were coming in at £2. Then in this section here, it was a all little pink section. You've got eyelash curlers, little hair clips, little head massagers, which was just lovely. I love this little section. It was really sort of eye appealing. It caught my eye. You've got lovely pink headbands. Just below, you've got these pink head turbans, like silky head turbans to keep your hair nice and sort of neat. And then we move into the dress section, and just as I left the makeup and sort of beauty section, there was these bodycon dresses, and as you can see there's a green one and a black one, and then next to that was these red and green ones, which were coming in at £18. Had a little bit of ruching down the sides. They felt quite nice as well. The material felt nice. Then we have another little red dress, a kind of frilly number, a polka dot, sort of white polka dot dress. This was coming in at £25. Really pretty dress. I'd love to see what this looks like on, but they didn't have like any large sizes, so wasn't able to give that a try. Then in this section, right next to that dress, were these jumpsuits. I'd never seen these before. Maybe they were new in, weren't really my thing. Yeah, they were coming in at £16. Then we had this leopard print skirt, which I really liked, that come in at £14. Had like a silky satin kind of feel to it. And then just next to it is a khaki green one, which again felt really, really nice, and that was also coming in at £14. On this rail there were more skirts. Another skirt that I liked was this wrap skirt here with this kind of abstract sort of flowery print. That was coming in at £16. It was like a satin silky feel as well. Then into the denim section. Honestly, I'm not really a fan of the denim section in Primark. I hardly ever go into the denim section. I always just walk past it. But as I was doing this video for you, I thought, you know, let's go and have a look and see what they've got. As you can see, there's a denim shirt there. It was okay, nothing special. Then we had some more of these Hug boots, which were coming in at £12. And yeah, I really like those. Then you have these lovely little scarves. They were really nice. They were coming in at £4. And just below you had some knitwear, which was blue and white stripe with a little bit of gold hardware. You've got some combat trousers here. And yeah, there was just sort of like denims sort of scattered about, along with some knitwear. And as you can see, here's a cream jumper, which was quite cute, bit short in the body for my liking, but had a beautiful sort of like ribbon bow detail on the back of it. Then you've got some sort of white jeans with blue flowers and some skirts, as you can see here. And then you've got some denim jackets. This was like a collarless denim jacket, kind of like that. Didn't try it on though, but yeah, really like that. And as you can see, you've got the black denim jacket, the blue denim jacket, and then quite a few denim skirts. There were, you know, quite a range of denim skirts, short ones. Like I said, I don't normally look in this section just because sometimes yeah, I feel like the denim's not going to fit me anyway. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you the little sneak peek at what's in Primark this September. And as you can see, there are some pretty skirts. That's a really nice skirt. So moving on into another section where the denim was these lovely little cropped hoodie stripe jumpers, navy blue and white jumpers. They were coming in at £13, and I tried one of these on. It looked really nice. Then you have sort of like the checkered shirts in the denim section, and every section had a reduction rail. And as you can see, that was the reduction rail that was in the denim section. There was a few sort of other things other than jean denim, but yeah, it was mainly denim on that sort of reduction rail. Then I came across this Manhattan Valley, I think it was a jumper dress, like a hoodie jumper dress, and I really liked it. It felt really nice. That was coming in at £17. Unfortunately, I couldn't see any big sizes, so I think this is quite a popular jumper dress. Then we had this lovely little cream bag. This was coming at £15 with lovely gold hardware, kind of cute little classic bag. Then you have the trench coat. I've seen this trench coat in there for quite a while actually. This was coming in at £34. It's like a charcoal grey colour, really nice coat. So yeah, that's been in for quite a while. You've got the sort of shoes and boots in that little section. Again, some beautiful hair pieces, this beautiful little bow coming in at £4. And then again, some more scrunchies. They were really nice scrunchies. Then I got into this section here, which had again some more knitwear, but this knitwear had some sort of shirt kind of sewn into it. So you had like shirt arms. It was like a long lined jumper. So I weren't too sure if it was actually a jumper or if it was a jumper dress. I think it was a jumper dress, but if it is a jumper dress, it's quite short. And then next to that, you had some sort of wool looking coats, kind of smart. This was a black one, really nice. I really like that actually. I'm not too sure how much that was coming in at. Let's see if I turn the tag around. Yep, that was coming in at £27. Then we had these coats, which were also the same as the black coat that I just showed you, but this was in more like a tan sort of colour. These were not lined, so these were coming in at £22, which was a shame because I feel that if they just line this jacket the way they'd line the black jacket, it would be so much nicer. Such a shame. Anyways, moving on to this section, we had this leopard print top here with the little tie-up details. You can just about see the little tie-up details. It's very camouflagey. And then we went into this tailored section. It says tailoring. I don't think I've seen this section before. Well, I may have seen it, but not really took any notice. These sort of tracksuit kind of items, they were tailored but looked like tracksuits. So they looked more like suit trousers, but they were really weird. Then we have some more sort of blazers and waistcoats in this section. I really like these, so I was going to call them socks then. I really like these tights, but they were a bit too sheer for me. I think they were coming in at about £4 if I'm right. But yeah, I thought they were really cute, really nice pair of tights. They're quite, I wish they were a little bit darker, but it probably defeat the object because you probably won't be able to see the dots as much. Then you have this blazer, which was coming in at £24. And then you have the sort of matching trousers. These had a label on in euros, so I'm not quite sure if they were £18 or €18. But they were really nice. They had a belt round them, which was nice. And then you had this lovely waistcoat, long lined waistcoat top, which was beautiful. You just got the plain kind of shirt there. And those blue trousers, suit trousers, actually went with the blazer that I showed you just before, which was hanging on the same wall. Then you've got this lovely sort of wrap skirt with this lovely matching waistcoat. I really like that waistcoat. Moving on, there was sort of a section where there was all tops and tanks and a few more blazers, a few more tops. And as you can see, I kind of scanned around to see if there was anything that was like sort of nice or jumped out at me. This top really did jump out at me. I liked that. I tried it on in the XL. It fitted, but it was a tiny bit snug on the bust area. So I gave it a miss. Then you've got this dress here, which was coming in at £18. Not really my thing, but I thought that would look quite nice with some sort of cowboy boots or, something like that. Nice for the autumn. Then you've got this silky sort of front tie shirt. I liked that. This top here was £6. It's a small, definitely oversized top. I definitely think that this is quite a nice little vest to have. It's long lined and yeah, really nice top. So I carried on looking around to see if anything sort of caught my eye. We're definitely moving into autumn. As you can see, the colour palette of the clothing is very kind of browns and creams, very autumn colours. This top stood out to me, but yeah, I didn't pick it up and try it. I really like these waistcoats with the little tie-ups at the front. Really nice. Then there was a few tanks. Nothing really stood out to me. They've got reds and creams and a few blues and khaki colours. But then as I moved over, I spotted these little tops and I really, really like them. They're like a silky satin. They were £9 each and just looked so classy. I really, really like them. You had the khaki and the cream. Then I moved into the blouse section. There wasn't much really, nothing really stood out to me. There was a few tops that I thought, oh, they were okay. Like this sort of blouse was quite nice, a bit of a smock style. And it also came in another colour, which is right next to it, that was coming in at £14. And then just below were a few more blouses. Some of them are a bit short in the body, so not really my style. This top was really nice, but quite short in the body. And then we had this checkered one, which had like shearing over the front panel of it. But yeah, nothing really stood out in this section, really, if I'm honest. Then I moved into the Primark edit section. I really like the Primark edit section. Unfortunately, they don't go up to a 2XL, which is a bit of a bummer. But some of the things I can fit into, so I do give them a try. These t-shirts are fab. They're really, really nice quality. You pay a little bit extra for the premium quality of them, but so worth it. They had the shorts here, which were coming in at £18, very in at the moment. Really nice pair of shorts there. And then moving in, I spotted this coat. This coat was so nice, guys. I think this was the nicest thing I've ever seen in Primark. It was £60, so it was quite pricey, but the quality of this was absolutely amazing. Really, really nice. Then you've got this V-neck sweatshirt, which kind of knitwear top, which was £22. Here I am trying that coat on. I honestly loved it. I only could try it on in the 1XL because they don't go up to a 2XL. But yeah, what a lovely jacket. If you are on the market for something like that, I'd definitely say give that a try. Then moving on still into the Primark edit, there was a few pairs of jeans and there was this lovely dress here which was £26. It's like a shirt dress that had the ties that you could pull yourself in at the waist, give yourself a bit of definition, a bit of shape. And then we had this little top here, which was very nice, quite thin though, but really nice. We had this silky kind of satin little blouse number here, which was £18. It was about little kind of coral colour. We had a t-shirt dress. I think I've tried this on before, but yeah, it just wasn't big enough. Then we had this kind of long blazer, which is really nice. It's like a long blazer jacket that was coming in at £35. Really nice, that is. I could tell it was going to be very popular. Again, another kind of satiny, silky t-shirt. And then we had this sort of knitted jumper, sleeveless jumper. And we had a wrap over skirt here which had some pleatings going down the front that was coming in at £18, and it was like a sort of browny khaki colour. Again, they had the trench coats in the Primark edit section. They had this last year. It's still here this year. Not too bad. I noticed these are quite new to Primark edit, which is the shorter kind of trench looking coat. And this shirt was really nice quality. It was a really nice shirt. And actually what I liked about it is when I turned around to the side, they had matching trousers. So instead of it being like a blazer and trousers, it was shirt and trousers. I bet this is going to look fantastic on. Now moving into the dress section, there was a few dresses, quite a few dresses actually. Nothing really kind of stood out that I was like, wow, I want to give that a try. But as you can see, these are all the different type of dresses they had in at the moment. Pricing was sort of between sort of 16, 18 to £25. And as you can see, the colours are very autumnal. All the brands and the car keys there. You've got that lovely sort of frilly detail dress with long sleeves, and then you've got a khaki one there which is coming in at £18. This kind of looked a bit like the skirt I showed you earlier on in the video. You have some black and white dresses. This was like a silky satin dress that was rather quite pretty actually. That was coming in at £18. And then right next to it, you had another dress here, which was coming in at £20, a bit more like a shirt dress with a belt. And this dress next to it is like a kind of corally bluey colour. But I actually tried this dress on a couple of weeks ago. It's been in the store for quite a while. It's a really lovely dress, but it was just a bit too small for me. Then we have this cream and black polka dot dress. And then we have a little ditzy print dress here, as you can see. This was like a linen dress, which has been in store for quite a while. And then we had this leopard print one here, which I've not seen before. And that was coming in at £18. So as I move out of this section, I just thought I would give you a little glimpse at the little display that they had there with those clothes. And then I moved into the maternity section. Now I always give the maternity section a try because, you know, the clothes are cut for bigger tummy, and I have a bit of a bigger tummy, so I think why not. I walked over and see this mama t-shirt, which was rather quite nice. That was coming in at £10. And then they had this lovely long lined cardigan. I've been on the lookout for some chocolate brown leggings, so I decided to give those ones a try. You've got that jumper there, and then you also have a shirt. This shirt was lovely actually. I wish I'd give that a try. I wish I picked that up. These vests looked really nice. They were coming in at £5, and they were really nice. They were lovely and long lined as well, like quite long in the body. So yeah, really like those. And as you can see, they had just below this brand jumper, they had these vests for £7, and they were really nice. They felt lovely. The cotton was beautiful, and then they had like the built-in sort of breast area bit. And then they had quite a few dresses. This dress here was £16. It's a long ribbed, long sleeve dress. And then they had this one, which was a rib dress coming in at £18, off the shoulder, long sleeve dress, really nice. Then I see this two-piece. I really like this, and I would have tried it if I could have found a bigger size. The top was coming in at £16, and then the bottoms, they're like a wide leg trouser, and they were coming in at £16 as well. And I'd definitely say if you are a plus size lady, give the maternity section a little look in, because obviously they allow for a bigger tummy. And yeah, most plus size women, a lot of plus size women hold weight around their tummy. So it is cut a little bit sort of, it's cut with that little bit of extra material around the tummy area. Then I see some knitwear, which were these jumper dresses, some long sleeve ones, and then here you have some short sleeve ones in the grey and the navy blue, and they were coming in at £16 each. Then I came across this lovely jumper which was £17, really quite nice. It felt really nice to touch as well, and you've got that little detailing on the sleeves as you can see there. But yeah, really nice. Then I came across this little sort of Bardo top, and you know I love to show my shoulders. That was coming in at £13. Really nice little top that was. So moving across in this section, there was some more knitwear. There was also this long knitted short sleeve dress, which was coming in at £19. I did try this on, but it was rather quite itchy. The material did not feel great at all. Then we have this biker jacket, which was quite nice. And then we had just some more knitwear, as you can see here. I come across this sort of, it kind of reminded me of a knitted jacket. It wasn't a cardigan as such. It was in between a cardigan and a jacket. And that was coming in at £21. And this was in like a charcoal grey colour. And as you can see, it had those little sort of pushy buttons on. And they had this in other colours. They had it in a tan colour, as you can see there, and they also had it in the red. I really like the red. I do love a bit of red. I didn't try it on though. And then moving across, they had this leopard print cardigan, which was coming in at £23. Which was very quite nice and thick, not too thin. They had this baby blue little cardigan, which was really quite pretty and cute. That was coming in at £13. It was lovely and soft, really nice. I definitely think they're gonna be bringing in some more knitwear as time goes on. This grey and navy blue cardigan was coming in at £11. And then I see this one here, which I really liked. That was coming in at £19, and it had just one little sort of button on the front. And as you can see, it had like a bit of a collar there and turn up sleeves. Really nice. It was like a kind of a natural neutral colour. Moving on, still there was quite a bit of sort of knitwear dotted around the store. And as you can see here is another sort of warm little cardigan, sort of smart cardigan, and it also come in a black colour as well. They were really quite smart. And then we had this hoodie kind of little cardigan with gold detailing, gold buttons. This was £23. They also had it in a khaki colour, as you can see here. Again, £23 with the gold hardware. Then we went into the long knitted knitwear sort of cardigans. As you can see, they always have long lined cardigans. There was quite a few to pick from, all the different colours, sort of khakis, blacks, browns, and creams. Now in this section there was a lot of red, black and white, so I guess this is the colour of the season. There was quite a lot of sort of red, black and white and leopard print. We had this bodycon dress which was coming in at £13. I did really like that. And then we have some shorts here which were coming in at £16. And then another sort of knitwear piece, a cardigan here, which was quite nice as well. It was quite long lined. Then we have this little dress which was coming in at £16. As you can see, there's quite a bit of red in this section. And we have a leopard print jumper which was coming in at £17. And then you have a plain red knitwear piece jumper which was coming in at £15. We also see these ribbed long sort of wide leg trousers which were coming in at £10. And I think these t-shirts were quite popular because there was hardly any left. There were leopard print t-shirts at £10. This top was so lovely. I have a few of these tops in different colours, and now they're doing them in red. They are £9 each. Then we went into a section where there were like sort of sweatshirts and jumpers. And as you can see, there was this Los Angeles sort of cropped jumper which was £12. There was a few sort of coats dotted around in this section as well. As you can see, that one was coming in at £24. Nothing really kind of stood out to me. I just kind of browsed in this section. I did like this sweatshirt though, this jumper. This was coming in at £11. It wasn't thick though, but I did like the sort of Paris sign across the front. Then there was some merch from the Beetlejuice, obviously the new film that's coming out. So there was some t-shirts and jumpers with Beetlejuice slogans and prints on the front. Now moving into the coat section, some more trenches there for £34, some puffer coats there for £26. They had a few different colours. I went into the leggings section. I don't really buy leggings from Primark, but I thought I'd have a little look. They're sort of coming in at £5. And then they did have the leggings that had like a bit of a softer, warmer feel on the insides as well. This was a lovely coat. This was coming in at £27. It was like a sage green colour. Really, really nice jacket, sort of in between a coat and a blazer. Then we've got this windbreaker that was coming in at £12. Then we have some sort of suede biker jackets. They had some kind of faux leather ones here, which weren't really feeling the colours of those, if I'm honest. And then we had some gilets, as you can see here, quite a few in several different colours. Now moving down into the sort of lingerie section, pyjama section. I was really excited to move into this section. I do love looking at their pyjamas. I'm a big fan and I have quite a few of their little sets. So when I first got off the escalator, I see this little setup, and these trousers were so soft. They were so lovely. They looked really good quality, and this was the matching top, but there was only really small sizes. They were coming in at £10 each for these long sleeve pajama tops, and then the trousers were also coming in, I think, at £10 each as well. But they were such nice quality, so super soft. Oh, the trousers were coming in at £12, and I had the little tags, as you can see on the side. Yeah, they were really nice quality. So as I walked around, I see some more sort of two-piece pyjama sets, and as you can see, there was these ones which were like a grey sort of sagey greeny colour. I couldn't work out the colour, but very soft. Then you had these little bra tops. I absolutely love these little bra tops. I wear them all the time. Then I went into the section where they had these pyjama sets, like the piping pyjama sets. I think these are good value for money. They had lots of 2XLs as well. So if you're on the market for some pyjamas, definitely check out Primark. They had this lovely sort of cream and black polka dot short one, which I liked. This pyjama set was really nice. It's really nice, like a keep you nice and warm through the colder months. However, I could tell they were very popular because there was only very small sizes left. Then I went round and see this one here, which was like a lovely sort of grey beigey colour, coming in at £12, really lovely and soft. I see this one here, which is like a stony beigey colour, the same as the black one. There were some big sizes left in this one. Then I came across this little section here, which is really quite pretty. I really love this sort of little ditzy print, pink flowers. This long line nightie was £12, really nice. Then we had this little pink two-piece pyjama short set. I love these. I live in these all the time. They come in at £8 and they're just so comfortable. I normally pick up an extra large or 2XL, whichever I can find. They're really, really comfortable and so worth the money. They wash up really, really well. Then we had some like sort of fluffy slippers, and there was this really lovely soft dressing gown with the little pink ditzy print over it, and that was coming in at £18. Really lovely and soft. Lovely. I don't know how they would wash up, but they felt really nice. Then we had some sort of silky satin pajamas. This is like a green with white leaf print. Really nice, but I can't buy their satin in there. They just, yeah, the sizing just, it doesn't work for me. They did have some sort of bright coloured pyjamas as well. Then I came across this baby pink black polka dot pyjama set, which was coming in at £14. It did feel really lovely and soft actually. Again, they did have loads of different sizes in that. This is the piping pyjama set that I have, but you had to buy the pyjama top and the trousers separate. So it works out about £28 for that set, but really, really comfortable. Came across this lovely black long line nightie as well. And then I see these, what are they called? Big fluffy hoodies, snuddies or whatever they're called. They were coming in at £22, and I really like this one. My son absolutely lives in these in the colder months, so I will go back and pick some of those up. Then we had some more piping pyjamas, which were in a silky satin, and they were coming in at £22. Really nice. Then we had some more sort of nighties, which had the sort of Mickey Mouse slogan stuff on it, and this one was like a bit of a Halloweeny one. And then you had some checkered shirt nighties, as you can see here. And then I moved into the maternity nightwear section, and as you can see, they had this one here that said Mama on it. I really like that, but didn't find any big sizes. And then I came across this little section here, which was all for menopause women. This was a menopause nightie, which was like a really sort of soft cooling material. And yeah, I was really happy to see this. And they had this little bralette, as you can see here, and it's a sort of cooling fabric. It's a quick drying, so obviously if you're sweating and stuff. So yeah, I was really happy to see this section. They had some menopause t-shirts, as you can see here. They were coming in at £8, and I had them in the black and sort of like a sort of baby pink colour. And then they had some sort of vests as well. Yeah, really happy to see this section. They did have some little shorts as well. You'll see that in a minute. They were just below the t-shirts there, but they felt really nice as well. So it was really nice to see this section there. Then I see this little pyjama set, which is a Mickey Mouse pyjama set. I'm not really one for sort of like the Disney pyjama sets and stuff, but I did really like this one. Really nice cotton material, and yeah, I did really like that. Then I moved into the slipper section and was having a look at their slippers. They were coming in at around £9. They were really lovely and soft. They had loads of different colours, greys, beiges and tan. There was quite a few sizes. And then I see these Primark Edit fluffy slippers, which were really quite nice as well, and they were coming in at £10. Really nice. They were kind of like a browny grey colour. So then I moved into the Primark home section, and as you can see, there was loads of the sort of faux flower. Like there was so much, and I don't always look in this section, but there was some really nice flowers there. I was really sort of yeah, I was really quite impressed by what they had, and sort of the colours were really, really beautiful. I was thinking to myself, well, what could I sort of do a little sort of flower display at home? I really like these tulip little vases. They were coming in at £6, and they've had them for quite a while. I remember seeing them in the spring, and they've still got them now. So yeah, they were really nice. And as you can see, I just moved around sort of showing you all of the different faux flowers that they had. They had these really lovely large roses, cream. There was only 2 left. They were really, really nice, and they were coming in at £3.50 each. I was tempted to buy them, but to be honest, I'm such a fan of like real flowers, and I always have a vase of real flowers, so I just thought I'd leave them. But yeah, if that's your thing, I'd definitely say go and check Primark out for some faux flowers, because they've got such a big range. Then I was looking at just some of their homeware, like their vases and pots, and yeah, there wasn't that many there, but there was a few to pick, sort of to pick from. You had some sort of faux potted plants as well, as you can see there. And when I moved around to the other side, there was also again some more sort of potted plants. You've got the eucalyptus plant there, I think that's how you say it. And then just next to it you had the faux orchid plant in a pot, and then just below the orchid plants. There were some more sort of small potted plants as well. So there was quite a few to pick from in that section there. Um, I mean, I wasn't really sort of, there was nothing that sort of like jumped out to me, or I wasn't on the market for this type of thing. So I moved on into the Halloween section, and they had this section here, which they're in full force. Got loads of bits for Halloween, as you can see there. And then this display had some Halloween stuff as well as some sort of autumn sort of decor pieces, as you can see here. They had some cushions and some sort of cushioned pumpkins in this sort of ruby red colour. And you have some other cushions there, sort of in the shape of pumpkins. Had this Halloween garland as well that I see. And then I did see another few garlands, which this one was really pretty. This was like a kind of natural neutral garland with the sort of ivory pumpkins on, and that was coming in at £16. I was tempted to buy this, but I picked it up and then I put it back because I was like, I don't really need it right now. And as you can see, they had this pretty little sort of ornament display, which was coming in at £7. Really quite pretty, actually. I really like the look of that. And as you can see, some more garlands and some, yeah, autumn kind of, what are these called? So you've got the garlands, and then you've got the long ones as well, which you can kind of put on your fireplace and stuff like that. And they had these little candle pots. I actually picked one of these up last week, and this is in sort of like a cream sort of speckled one. And then just below you had some sort of candles, which were, they smelled quite nice, but if I'm honest, I don't really like the burn of a Primark candle. I don't think that they burn as good as like the ones you get from Home Sense and stuff like that, but they look really nice. I mean, the pots and that. And this reed diffuser, I did like the bottle of it. It looked really sort of aesthetically pleasing. They had a lantern candle here, which was £2.50. I picked one of those up because I do have a lantern in my fireplace, so that was very well needed. Then I came across these little candle trays, which were coming in at 1.30. I was looking at them thinking these would be good for your little like jewelry at the side of your bed as well. So yeah, really nice little trays they were. Then next to it had these lovely candles. The actual packaging of this candle was absolutely beautiful. That was £7. I really liked the look of this. It was very aesthetically pleasing. Then we moved into this section here, which was kind of like oranges and yellows. And as you can see, there was quite a few candles on the top there, which were coming in at about £3 to £4. And this one is a floral musk, and that was £4.50. I weren't really sort of blown away by sort of these candles, like the colouring of the packaging, if I'm honest. And like I said, I'm not really a fan of Primark candles. I do love their packaging, but just don't like the sort of burn down on the candle. I just feel like you can't smell them as well as the ones that you would get from sort of like Home Sense or TK Maxx. They had some reed diffusers, this cozy amber, and then they had some room spray. This bottle was a really nice bottle, again really nice to the eye, and that was coming in at £6. And then just next to it they had these pear candles. They were coming in at £5. They had quite a few of these little ornaments. Obviously you see the pumpkin one, and then they've got the pears. And yeah, just going across, just loads of different candles. There's loads to choose from. And then you've got sort of this pumpkin one here, which is the traditional colour of a pumpkin. And again, that was coming in at £6 as well. So yeah, really, really nice. I do like these. And like I said, I did pick one of these up, but not in that colour. I picked the cream and black speckled one up purely for sort of the aesthetic look of it. I probably won't burn it, but it looked really nice. Again, some more candles. This one coming in at £4.50. Was moving towards the end of the video now. This was the last section that I looked at, the candle section. This Primark doesn't have the best sort of homeware section. I would love to find a Primark that has a really nice big homeware section. I've seen some people do some Primark hauls, and the Primarks they go to, their homeware section looks amazing. So yeah, I would love to find a Primark that has a nicer homeware section. These candles were really nice. Again, the packaging looked really nice, and these were coming in at £6 with the wooden top and the little gold sort of handle on the top. So as you can tell, there was loads to sort of look at in this section. There was so much variety of candles. Again, you had this green pumpkin, which was coming in at £6. Really pretty. I like this one as well. But I thought I'd just stick with the cream one that I bought last week. Yeah, Primark are really sort of doing it big in the candle section. I think there's something for everybody there. And yeah, I then moved into the kitchen sort of accessory corner, which had this lovely tablecloth, very autumnal, and that was coming in I think at £11. And then we had this apron, which again very autumnal, and that was coming in at £4. And then they had the matching pot cloth that you sort of stand your pot on. I'm not too sure how much this was coming in at. I think I will show you there. There you go. But yeah, this section was really nice. I did come in last week to Primark, and I did see some pumpkin wooden chopping boards, which were really nice. And actually, I'm kicking myself now for not picking one up. I thought that these were quite cute. They're like little fig bowls. They had the smaller ones and then the bigger ones here. I think the bigger one was coming in at £8. I think that said. I didn't see that. It was really quite quick. I hope you guys see it. And then we had these pots here, these casserole dishes. This was coming in at £16. Really quite nice. Had the autumn leaves on the side of it, and I really did like these little pots as well. These were quite good value for money. They were coming in at £6 each, and yeah, I really did like them. I really like these little bowls. It kind of reminded me of like little acorn bowls. But I don't know what I would use it for. So yeah, they were coming in at £4. Then we had these little pumpkin napkins, like novelty napkins, which were yeah quite nice. I picked them up last week for £1.50. Then you have these pinch bowls. I did like the colour of these, really quite cute. There was only a couple left, as you can see there, and they were coming in at £3.50, so not too bad. Moving on, you had these acorn little serving plates, and I did really like them as well. It was quite a lot. They were like, yeah, I was really quite pleasantly surprised by what they had. They had this pumpkin plate here as well that was really quite weighty, and that was coming in at £6. That was a heavy plate, that was. And I absolutely loved these bowls and these plates. They were so beautiful. They had the bigger bowls, the smaller bowls, the little side plates. And then I did see these little flower plates as well, which were quite nice. They were coming in at £5 each, and they had like loads of different colours of those. But yeah, I was just so totally just sort of memorized by these plates. They were just so nice. And as you can see, those little side plates were coming in at £4. And then you've got the smaller bowls that were coming in at £7. Those weren't the smaller bowls. They were actually smaller bowls than that. So they had two different size bowls, two different size plates. So I had the dinner plate there, and then they had the side plates. And then they also had a butter, there we go, a butter dish, which I really liked, and I think that was coming in at £3.50. So I think that was really good value for money for that butter dish. I do love a butter dish because I do like having butter out on the side. And then they had this beautiful little jug as well, which went with all of the sort of plates and bowls. And yeah, I really did like this. I was so tempted, but yeah, I stopped myself. But yeah, definitely one if you're looking for some really nice sort of new plates, then I would highly recommend these. And then they had these sunflower bowls. I weren't too sort of impressed by them. I mean, they're pretty, but not really my type of thing. Quite retro, as you can see there. So we're moving towards the end of the video, and I just want to say thank you very much for sticking around with me and watching this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and do comment down below. If you'd like to see more videos like this every month, then do let me know. This is the first time I've done a video like this where it's a full in-depth Primark or new in. And I like watching these videos, so I thought I would create one, and I did really try and get as much in as I can to show you what they have new in Primark. So again, thank you for sticking with me today, and I really do look forward to seeing you in my next video. Wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, take real good care of yourself, and I'll be seeing you all very, very soon. Ciao.